guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we went into Yuri's soul, and we confronted his demons. This time, with our new reward for doing that in tow, we're gonna go see if Jovis is alright. But yes, after last time, we have Amon with us at long last. And we can just soul charge that guy right up here. And we can get some nice things out of that. Including Mind Body Revival. And the end. He came with Demon Rays by default, but that's what you're looking at. All of his stuff is non-elemental. I guess the icon for none kind of glows a little bit, but it looks like it changes every time you change to a different one because it restarts the animation. Kind of weird. Anyway, while we're doing stuff like that, let's also charge you up to level 5 and show off some of your newer abilities here. Get Thorn, which will be a new ability for you. And Barbaria, let us level you up to level 8 and then level 9. Alright. Got you to level 9. We've got both our Earth and our non-elemental up to level 5. We are pretty much good to go the wrong way. Okay, that's fine too. Alright, let us go check on Bishop Jovis. Anastasia came with a message for us last time. So let's go in here, which I believe is his room.
Bishop Jovis.
I am happy to see you. Are you all right?
Yes.
We met Amon's soul like you told us to. We met your friend, too.
Was he doing well?
Yeah. He's having a great time.
Oh, is that right?
You see, nothing to worry about. Just rest and get your strength back.
No. This is the end for me.
You mustn't say that.
Yeah, come on. What would the people in this valley do here without you?
That is for my followers to say, children. I have taught them everything that I can.
Don't say that.
Listen. The Dark Angel, Astaroth.
Astaroth?
Like Asmodeus and Amon, he is another god of darkness. Someone has made a soul pact with him. I don't know who this person is, but when you meet them, beware.
I can handle it. I'll drop him just like a bad habit. Bishop Jovis. Please. Forgive me. I swear to God, I didn't mean it. I never meant to sacrifice the people of this valley to save Russia. I hate it when people let others die just to get what they want.
Listen to me. If, with my death, the people lose all hope, then my life has been in vain. But if I had someone to succeed me, I know that the valley would survive. Then, for the first time, it could be said that I live on among my people. Don't you think so?
Jovis.
My son. He who has willpower has the power to change the whole world. Whether that change be for good or for evil depends on the heart of that person. We're mortal. We live in fear and doubt. There's no shame in admitting that.
When Albert died, he passed the world on to you, didn't he?
Now it's in your hands. Go to Russia. Only you have the power to save the young princess.
I swear it. I swear I'll beat Rasputin. When he's dead, I'll come back. Don't die on me.
I'll try.
Yuri!
Brave soul. He takes upon himself the burden my friend and I bore together. Now I have finally fulfilled my promise. Now I can face my friend.
Bishop?
Please give him my thanks.
That day, Petrograd held a glorious celebration. A victory parade for the Tsar returning from his tour of the Eastern Front. Although much love for him was lost on that bloody Sunday of a decade ago, on this day, the people raised their voices in celebration of their Tsar. But like a candle burning more brightly the moment before it is snuffed out, it was glory tinged with tragedy.
How on earth am I supposed to go to the banquet without even knowing if Anastasia is all right?
What are you saying? But this is an important night for you. No, for all of Russia.
Nothing is more important to me than the safety of my children.
You must relax. Grigori is pressuring Edgar for more information about his co-conspirators.
Aren't you even worried? Your beautiful daughter was kidnapped. Besides, Edgar treated Anastasia as his very own granddaughter. I can't believe he would be involved.
But I saw it with my very own eyes. Those ruffians Edgar brought here were controlling Anastasia. She almost killed Alexei with a knife.
Yes, you've told me that many times.
I love his reaction there.
When this banquet is over, I'm going to question Edgar myself.
There's no need, Your Majesty.
You're allowed to walk in unannounced?
Rasputin, have you found anything?
Yes.
Tell me, Grigori.
First name?
He
Interesting.
was very tight-lipped, but I used hypnotism to learn of his companions. They're an organization intent on taking the life of the Tsar and his family.
What?
Is this true?
Yes. Among them is a German noblewoman. She has strong military connections, so this may be part of an attempted coup.
Bringing truth
My
in there.
cousin Wilhelm.
Relax, Your Majesty. Surely it is our enemy's intention to shake the confidence of the Tsar.
But how?
Just attend the ball as if nothing is amiss. We must show the rest of the world the greatness and composure of Russia.
Lord Grigori is exactly right.
All the security for His Majesty and the royal family has been taken care of.
Very well.
You're so wise, my lord.
Oh dear.
All right. So there is, before we get into what was just happening there was a nice little piece of kind of long-term storytelling from the previous game that they barely acknowledge. Yuri, it seems, out of nowhere, is really distraught over this whole idea that he's kind of sacrificed the well-being of the people of Gourmet Valley in order to save the people of Russia, and he flat out admits that he doesn't like it when people sacrifice others for their own gain. Now, this could go back to many aspects of the previous game. It can go back to the fact that his mother was killed, basically right in front of him. A sacrifice that, she basically sacrificed herself to save him. Alice did the same thing, sacrificed herself to save him. He's very distraught over the idea of this. Now, this game doesn't go into a lot of detail on it, and you really do have to infer yourself. In that respect, I absolutely adore certain aspects of the storytelling here. Now, I love that this is back-to-back with probably one of my least favorite scenes in the entire game, which we covered in the previous episode. But it's a good duality to take a look at, because this game, just because of its lack of character development that I talked about last time, doesn't mean the game is bad and doesn't mean the story is bad. The story and the writing can be good at times as well. It kind of walks a tightrope, at least for me. Certain things are done really, really well, other things not so much. Another thing that's done very well, I kind of alluded to it during that cutscene. The Tsarina, or the Empress, or whatever you want to call her, is on a first-name basis with Rasputin. Rasputin being, of course, his last name, his first name being Grigori. She seems very... I don't really have the best word to describe it, but she seems to be really kind of committed to his ends and be very trusting of his perspective, even to the point of arguing his point over her husband's. It's an interesting little thing that, well, we'll see. We can't get through the front. Ah, look at you. Can't go in this way right now. Stream alert right now because of the banquet. Prince Yusupov. Now, we talked about this before. Rasputin has been watching him. If it's the case that they were so adversarial, that would be why Rasputin was watching him. And it also makes sense that Prince Yusupov would be willing to help us break in, even though somehow they already knew that we were coming back. Don't know how that happened. But the idea here is that he was already adversarial to Rasputin, and so he easily backs Princess Anastasia in this particular situation. So there's a lack of explanation, but a good solid foundation that can be inferred, or yeah, basically. Alright, so we've made it in. Let's talk to you one more time. waiting by the bridge on the outskirts of the city. Well, let's keep going then. The bridge we're going to is the same one we went to before, where Anastasia was attacked before. So let's head over here. That was random slowdown. I don't know why that was. Oh yeah, you're still there. Let's keep going. Who's that? Is that a familiar voice? It is a familiar voice. What happened now? Now I can finally give Rasputin what he's been begging for. Yes, you can. That's why what? Whole world has been shaking. Filled with life. Amon must have summoned some really powerful fusion monsters. I think the spirits of the 6 classes will lend you even greater powers if they got the chance. Got the chance? Greater powers, you say? Sounds like side quest time to me. We need to find something like symbols that represent them. Something like that. If you find anything like that, you should check the altar stones again. Alrighty then, we can most certainly do that. And yeah, symbols of the 6 spirits. Now, in the previous game, I think we got elemental stones. This time around, they're not set to a specific element. Each one can be used for whichever one you want, and they are called soul stones, soul drops. Yeah, I'm fine. I was just talking to a dead girl. Don't worry about it. Give me a clue about how to release my power. Alright, well, we could go save Russia, but let's not. Like I said, we got side quests to do. Don't worry, it's not too much. We are going to head out, though, because we can grab a couple of these right away. Alright. Let us go out of here and go back to Gourmet Valley. And we're going to head all the way into the end. I guess not all the way to the end. We're going to go this far. Let's talk to you. Sure, the people of Valley won't allow his death to be in vain. This is for you. The bishop asked me to give it to you if anything happened to him. A soul drop. So we got the soul drop. Let's talk to a few people on the way out here. See if they have any interesting things to say now that we've lost the bishop. Oh, so he's just sick. He's not quite dead yet. Interesting. So they're not sure whether he's dead or not. I could go in and double check, but we'll save that for later. You don't say anything new. You haven't seen anything new. Okay, you're still hungry. Okay then, never mind. So we got a soul drop. That's nice. Let's take that soul drop. And, well, I need to save. Okay, we're back. Now is finally time to return to Domremy. I believe this is the right way to get to the next screen. It's always difficult to figure out. I never remember which way I'm going. And I've already went the wrong way. I always make one wrong turn the first time I come back here after I haven't been here for a while. Hello. There are still enemies in the forest, by the way. Oh, it's you guys. Apparently not everyone who was here was killed in the attack. When something else seems bad, something good can come along, huh? Who else is still around here? Nearly half a year since then. Yeah, you notice how time actually passes in this game as opposed to a lot of other games which don't seem to indicate that time is passing at all. You're gonna go to the front, are you? Three wolf pack roaming around the village at night after our food. This guy is important to talk to. Nothing like this ever happened when Jean and Blanca were here. I don't know what to do. Interesting. Alright, with that said, let's go over here, talk to you. You were in Russia, so that's a faraway place. Don't take too many chances, only got one life to live. By the way, if you didn't know, there is an area back here. I don't really think there was ever a reason to come here, but there is a gravestone here, and or a graveyard, I guess. Can't talk to any of them, but it's there. I'm guessing that's the people who fell when the game began. Ooh, sparkly. A second soul drop. Alright, I'm going to head back out to the world map now. Okay. Now, first things first, we go back to Dom Remy, and if you spoke to Nagy like I did, you'll notice over in the right-hand side, there are some wolves over there. That's for Blanca to deal with. Yuri, on the other hand, had something of his own to work on. So let's go. First things first, let's go on over here. And let's go over here to the fire door. Go over my equipment. Phantom Claw. Best armor. Chainmail belt. Spikes. Very important. And let's talk to this. You feel powerful waves emanating from the fire altar. Hold the soul drop up to it. As I said, the soul drops aren't individual elemental things this time around. You find one, you can use it with whichever element you want, which is very nice because now I can do the one that I really want to do first, and that's the fire one. The fire one's going to cast Rage. Fusion. Storm. First things first, special skills. You want to set up stand because these guys are, well, they can hit you a decent amount of times and you'll actually start to run low on SP if you wait too long. So we're going to do that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up shield. And yeah, you can use physical attack down. Basically, anytime you fight any of these, you're going to want to have spikes equipped and then start off with stand just so that you can balance things out. In this particular case, I went for shield because the guy raised his own physical attack power. Here, we're going to go for energy charge. Missed. It's unfortunate. Each of these elemental fusion guardians has a total of 600 HP. And of course, they have different names from their previous incarnations. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for that. I didn't realize how low I was on HP. That's a wasted turn. Yeah, I have no choice. That was a wasted turn. Theraseed. I don't believe this leads to game over, because I've never died in one of them, but I'm guessing it's possible. As you can see, we're already starting to run out of... I missed. Yeah, we're already starting to run out of SP here. We're probably going to have to heal up our SP before too long. Alright, so let's go for... Okay, I'm going to get 2 turns. You're going to get 2 turns. I should be good. There we go. Good, we got the perfect. Okay, glad you went that route. Okay, I only have 1 turn left to restore my SP. We're going to go for the pure seed here. Oh, wow, I'm going to need a lot more. How much HP do you have left? Wow, okay. You could use a 3rd key and skim through the fight without too many issues. I'm actually going to use a pure root here, even though we don't have a sustainable way of getting more of them, just because I'm going to need it. There's 14 more of that. He's going to get 2 turns after this, so I have to heal as well. And I'm only going to get 2 turns to finish him off. Hopefully I can do it. You're going to get 2 more turns. Lovely. Yeah, these are not easy fights by any stretch of the imagination. I'm gonna have to heal again. Wow. Do I risk it? I think I'm gonna risk it. So he's going to waste his turn on Rage, and it's going to give me a turn to attack if Yuri is smart enough to actually attack, or use Magma, and I win. See, Berserk can actually be worthwhile because you basically get a free turn.
That wasn't even a workout.
It was a workout, and it wasn't an easy one either. Not an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination. But we used Berserk, and it got us through the fight. We weren't going to get experience from that fight anyway, and for whatever reason, the enemy we fought was, started with SVA, and now we got Fides as a fusion. I'm not sure why we fight a different name than the fusion we have, and both of those names are different from the fusions in the previous game. Whatever, don't care. Anyway, if you're already a high enough level with your fusion, you will get access to the new abilities, which in this case is Arc Rage and Hellflame and Inferno. Forgot we got 3 of them. Power Fire's been completely resurrected. And I need to heal. Alright, let's go Personal. Fusion. Now, our stats compared to the previous version, it's a little bit of an upgrade. It's not a massive upgrade, but it's a little bit. Each of the buffs, from level to level to level, so from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, ups your power a little bit. But if you look at Yuri's default stats, 31 strength and 21 intelligence, or just to look at 2 different ones, so we're not looking at all the different ones, 31 and 21, it's a substantial increase to fuse somebody. And now that we have the next level, let's go back and look at our skill list here. We have Arc Rage, which gives Yuri access to another Arc ability. So we now have Arc Rage, even though we don't actually have it yet. Not as a crest magic. We get Hell Flame, which is a medium circular fire hit. And the Almighty Inferno. Physical damage, 15 hits. We are going to destroy things with this. It is fantastic. I absolutely love this ability. It does lots of damage. It works with energy charge, and it just destroys things. Plus, it builds up our combo if we want it to do that. Of course, then you can't really use energy charge, but still doesn't matter. It is so good. And yeah, next time I'm going to run out and heal, but we're going to challenge the Earth-based one and see how much easier it is now that we have a fusion that's on their level in order to deal with it. Then after that, we're going to go back to Dom Remy and we're going to try and deal with some wolves who are causing problems for the city. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.